I have just been informed by Sparky that it has not been 8 weeks or 6 weeks since we've done this. It has been 10 weeks.
It's because we're a bunch of fucking slackers.
We are
It was summer.
So welcome to officially, I think, as we all agreed, season 3 of Into the Mists of Elduur. I think that's what we agree. Or we're doing the waves and everything. Okay, so reintroductions, I believe, are in order. So playing Dross Rothson, we have Skewed Perspective Photos.
Hello.
Hello. We also have playing the magnificent Maurice. We have Dagran Flynn. Yes, little salutes and everything. Playing Bran Helder, we have... what is your new username?
Arctic Circle?
Arctic Circle. Okay, thank you.
We call him Zirkle.
Yeah, or a Zirkle. Zirkle or Zirk is fine. And playing
I didn't
Catherine...
realise that change was official.
Which is nice guy and not a circle jerk.
Oh no.
That's the Discord.
And...
No, it's Discord is the inner circle.
All right.
And playing the amazing Tethrin Luck, we have Sparky. If you like, yes, Sparky.
I really need to get a googly eye just to tap in the middle of my forehead.
Link needs upgrade. Link does need upgrade. So yes, welcome back to Into the Mists of Elduur. Season 3, as you can tell, we've got a new look. There is not much music shenanigans going on tonight. So, Jesus Christ, do you guys want to reintroduce your characters? We'll do that.
I mean, we could. Chat, do you want reintroductions?
You want reintroductions, chat?
And maybe a reminder of the item that we.
Yeah.
Strike down says yes.
Straight down says yes.
Don't know shit about shit. Yeah, okay, no, that's fair.
That's fair enough, and it gives me a chance to sort out audio levels. So, who wants to go first?
Not all of them.
I will go first then, as we're obviously eager to do. I am Dross Rothson from the mountains of Velen. I am a dwarven cleric of Glavis, the goddess of war and protection. And I came to these lands seeking the mystical Hully Bully Bag, which I've got. It's about my person as we speak. I keep things in it, as you know.
So many episodes ago. Okay. Maurice, do you wanna...
Yeah, I am playing Maurice of the Northern Pass, a landed knight in the service of the Kingdom of Hierarch, who has been sent out to look for the Eye of Yana, a mystical artifact that he thought could be used to predict the weather, but in fact controlled it by locking up the goddess Yana in it herself. But he got her out, so everything is cool. She's hanging out with her boyfriend again. So hopefully she can help us out a little bit. But if not, then Maurice and his wife will have to take care of stuff. You can do that.
Go, Dagran, are you using the microphone that you've got? Because you sound a little peaky.
Oh, it's a little clippy, yeah.
Yeah, a little clippy. Clippy.
I am on my snowball. So.
Okay. It's probably just being a little bit weird. That's fair enough. Hopefully it will...
the what do you call it, the noise filter shit on.
Yep, I'll sort that out. Oh my goodness. Let me sort things out on this end. But the heck
Like the background music is loud.
Okay then.
Yeah, and Ham is talking a bit quiet.
Anonymous
No, but then I
£20.
realized that background music is loud in my own
Ham-pog,
Discord.
Ham-pog.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
should I
smart.
lower it, or because you can just lower it, adjust it yourself?
Did we
It's
get
very soft on my
a
end.
shenanigan?
That's what she said.
Oh, he said.
I mean, doesn't it usually tend to be soft on her end?
Usually. Okay. Tess, would
Zerg,
you-
you want to go first? I go
Yeah.
first? What?
Sure, I'm Bran, the stupid but very lovable barbarian and also paladin of Glavis, the goddess of war and protection, as Dross has instilled in us all. He was sent out to look for an axe that apparently the wielder cannot die while wielding the axe, I think the lore was. But now we mostly just want to go home. He's
Yeah,
a
that
little
checks
bit
Thank you
out.
for the
Yeah.
tip, by the way. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. Okay, and
Just the
then
tip.
last up.
Hi, I play Tefren, the arcane trickster of the bunch. I'm a tiefling. I used to be funny, and then I stopped being funny. I was looking for a music box, and we found it on some boats, and people died. Very cursed mind-controlling music box. Mind control bad? Question mark.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I shoot things real good, and also Bran is a boyfriend? Question mark. Or
You
an
have a
item.
label on it.
But there's totally a label on it. Yes, so the boat is still alive, even though I tried to nuke it and
Oh yes.
got foiled, got real
By
foiled.
the power of Glavus,
Literally.
via an actual working divine intervention.
Russ' crowning moment of awesome. He summoned his goddess, and she did the thing.
Yeah, she told what's his name to fuck off. Philip, was it, or something?
Yep.
Philip. Oh yeah, important detail. I'm the goddess of death's favorite. Yeah, it's
yeah,
a thing.
It's a
Yeah.
thing. It's a thing. It's a
It's codependency.
it's it's very lovely. So, where
Family
we
dynamics a bit whacked out.
where we last left our heroes, you guys had traveled all of the way to the human kingdom capital of Alok. If anybody who is brand new to this broadcast, everything here is homebrewed. So if you have like an understanding of like actual D&D lore, that doesn't apply here, because I'm complicated, and apparently I wanted to have as much creative shenanigans as possible. So yeah, if there's any questions that that chat has about what things are, feel free to question, feel free to ask. That's absolutely fine. I'll try and answer any questions that you have, as long as there's no spoilers. So where we last left our heroes, you had traveled all of the way to Alok. Can you remember for what purpose?
Not for the love of me.
Pop quiz.
I believe we were going to a temple to cleanse some shenanigans,
You are? Yes.
Yeah, we had a seed, I think.
which was kind of
Seed?
manky with all tentacles and stuff.
Yeah.
Cursed little seed. So you
Well, not a little, you say. It's about
No,
a meter across
it
or
is-
something.
Well,
And,
it's
on the side, there seems to be some issues with food growing, like harvest going bad and crops failing and all that. So kind of want to figure out, maybe a little bit, checking out on the side what's going on with that. I did ask my wife to check up with Yana on that one, I believe.
You did indeed. Yeah, so when you guys rolled past, as Marie said, all of the local fields were rotting by the looks of it. Specifically, as it was pointed out, specifically the Queen's fields, because it's almost like she pissed off the goddess of the harvest. By imprisoning her and forcing them to do the will, which is the reason why Alok had such a bountiful harvest every single year. And Yana be pissed. Yana be pissed.
I'm a lot more okay with that, although I suppose that a lot of people still depend on the food that comes from her land.
Yep.
It's,
So-
you know, maybe Yana is petty, maybe she's a little preoccupied with, you know, her dragon boyfriend.
Yeah.
maybe we can just agree to sneak into the palace and take
the
a big
queen?
old thumb in the Queen's breakfast.
Yeah, that's all
Just
possible.
ruin her meal and then have her crops be fine.
So where we last left the party, you guys had wandered into a tavern called the Wanderer's Rest. And even though it was light outside, there seems to have been, or just about, the sun is just about setting. And there seems to have been a party on the inside. So in the center of the bar, there was a stage where bards are playing, people are laughing, people are chugging ale and mead like as fast as they can. And even though the food situation is not...
Sorry.
That's all right. Even though the food situation is a little bit dire, within the walls of this tavern, everyone seems to have forgotten that. And the last thing that you guys saw was Orianthe sat at a table, looking slightly out of place, as among all of the cheering and the joking and everything, she was very, very solemnly drinking a pint. What would you like to do? Let's pass it over.
This is early in the day.
This is so the sun is just about to set.
Oh,
But this party looks like it's been going on for a while.
Anything like the festivals I've been to.
Yeah. Checks out.
Ren Fair, meet at 8 a.m. Yeah. So who's gonna go for it? I ask, knowing that if no one goes for it, Tefren will definitely go for it.
Brand's gonna mosey on up, as Brand does. Just quietly sit at the table and stare at them intently. Where's Callie?
Orianthe slowly, sort of like a finger like spinning across the rim of their tankard, sort of looks up at you, and it's almost like she doesn't quite believe that you're there. You can see that, like, when she looks up, there's a slight... It's a mixture of emotions. There's almost like anger that you've interrupted their thoughts, and then the facial features soften, and instantly, spilling her pint everywhere, she leans across the table and she embraces you.
Oh,
He finally gets his hug back.
And it's a dragonborn, so it kind of counts.
It kind of counts. Yeah, Bran has a weird obsession with hugging dragons. It's a thing. It is a thing. And as she leans against you, obviously, if you allow her to,
Of course, it's
embrace,
hugs.
you can feel her scales quiver slightly.
I do have that effect.
Oh my goodness. And how long did that take? We're 21 minutes into D&D and already shenanigans.
Good pace.
Yeah, good pace,
Yeah.
good pace, good game. You can feel that she is trying to, when she breathes in, you can feel her chest sort of shake and quiver. And as she looks at you, she goes, "I didn't think that I'd ever see you again."
Well, you kind of stopped responding, but also, where the fuck is Callie?
She's upstairs. It's okay. She's upstairs. It's fine.
Oh, can I do like the pop out from behind his shoulder?
Hey.
Going, she's here?
Yeah,
She's here. She's upstairs. Let's go.
Oh, calm down. Calm down, big boy.
If you
She
want,
might be sleeping.
Yeah, she's taking a nap. It was such a long
what did he
journey
say?
here.
I'll also go in for the hug with Orion.
Yeah,
Like,
she instantly no, the whole facade that she had of strong general and everything else, you very much see the woman that she is, not the martial status that she has when when she embraces you. Is that like goosebumps on chicken? Yes. Yes, it is.
Goosebumps on chicken.
Yeah.
I'll just, drop some notes on the lore as we go.
Yeah,
through
that's
this.
absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine.
Just as a matter of interest, how is she dressed currently? Is she in armor? Is she in
No.
general fatigues, that sort of thing?
So she's in a general garb at the moment. Very not as well kept as you probably would expect her to be. Very loose, loose linen shirt. Sort of like a bard's shirt. Or like classic bard,
Casual clothing.
Casual clothing, yeah. Not as pristine as it probably would have been.
I'll just look around the tavern. You said there's quite a lot of people here.
There's a lot of people here.
Do I get the impression that they are military and off duty?
I'll let you use your passive insight on that.
That'd be 20 then.
That would be 20. So
Reminder, we went to this bar because I asked about racism.
yes.
For tasty
Yeah.
lore reasons.
Because this bar, this city be hella racist. This city be fucking racist. Yeah, so you can see that it doesn't seem not military. It kind of seems like a bit of a mix.
Right.
You can see a couple of people, how they hold themselves is very authoritarian. As they're sort of eyeing the crowd here and there. Whereas other people have very much thrown themselves into the festive spirit.
So I don't get the impression these are her troops on shore.
Maybe a couple here and there. There's a mixture of Dragonborn, there's a mixture of humans, there's a mixture of dwarves, gnomes, halflings, all sorts here.
Okay.
As she sort of regains herself for a second and kind of peels herself off Tethrin, she looks to Maurice and gives him a shoulder salute.
And Maurice salutes back, going for his regular salute for a moment, and then adjusting to the Dragonborn salute.
Yeah. Oh, yay! And finally, she looks towards Udras, and you can see her eyes sort of widen slightly with sorrow. And she says, "How much have you heard since you've been away?"
About what?
About Velinor.
Nothing. What's happened?
Velinor's fallen.
Tell me.
It's the dead. The dead just kept rising, and every time they took one of us down, another joined their ranks, and we were overwhelmed. It seems that this plague, this sickness, it doesn't recognize a singular race or anything. That doesn't seem to be a correlation. Just anything that dies falls to its power. We were attacked by the wildlife. We were attacked by everything. And we were cornered. And she pauses. Apotheca didn't make it out.
Yeah. We got to send her off, though.
How do you mean?
Oh, shite's fucked, Orianthe. And he says that just like that. Just completely no joke. Just...
Yeah, you can tell that she looks among you all for answers.
We kind of went to the dragon afterlife place thing. Is that a thing? Is that where we went? Where we punched the god? Where Maurice punched the guy. Also, I don't know why my voice is this high now.
You've been spending too much time with me there. It's fine. But yeah, I thought Maurice, you used your sword, didn't you? But yeah, picking a fight with the gods mostly. Yeah.
Well, he had it coming.
Like, this is... We already ruined one kid. Orion, you want to know plausible deniability? What are we doing here? Because as far as I'm hearing it, you're taking care of a kid.
But what am I doing here?
No, I'm saying, like, how much are we telling you, really?
Everything that you can.
First, what's going on here? Looks like someone's having a fucking party.
Yeah, you can say that. And she kind of looks about, and you can tell she's a bit annoyed about it. It doesn't really reflect the tone of the situation, does it?
No.
But this is what people do when everything looks dire. They drink and they get stupid. And they just try to forget instead of actually doing something about it.
We just kept the drinking, to be honest.
Where have you been?
Oh god, where haven't we been?
Well, we've been in a city that was being troubled by a whole bunch of unkillable Naga. Couldn't really help them out.
Oh yeah, hit her with her biggest failure today. Yeah, get that out of the way, then we can
Yeah.
celebrate after. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, isn't that like you're supposed to wrap something up with something positive? And oh right, I forgot.
No, just the bad one first is best. Yeah.
Alright.
What a fuck up with. No, I guess we got our answer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we freed another town of some really corrupted. What was his name? Westwood, West something. Anyway, we got that sorted out, and we obtained a magical seed that seems to be corrupted. We're actually in town right now to get this thing cleansed. But so yeah, that and how did we get to that afterlife prison dragon?
I'm just gonna. Should we not do this here?
Aye, let's get a room.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's why we were here in the first place. No offense.
Yeah, I'm just
General,
reminded of
we
what they
didn't
did.
know you were here.
No, please. If you wish to go somewhere quieter to talk, or if you wish to rest.
Well, the last time we weren't, a teenager got beat up, so...
Oh yeah, did you bring the teenager with you?
No.
No.
I thought he locked himself up in the hostel to just
Yes.
have all the wins.
Yeah.
I thought that was canon. Like,
Yeah.
private room and everything, right?
Yeah.
Pick
Yeah.
four.
First
Four,
time in
yeah.
a while.
He is gonna be unaware. This guy.
Yeah, this
Serious
guy has
carpal
no idea
tunnel.
what's going on.
It is
Carpal.
spring break for this man.
He'll be so fucking dehydrated when we come pick him up.
My goodness.
He's gonna find this bar. We're gonna find him dancing on the tables when all this is over. Great.
I'll let you
Okay,
guys get your room.
Stump over to the bar.
Yep, there's a very, very, very busy barman behind the bar, just sort of like pouring drinks as fast as he can, like cleaning up something and it's not really quite clean and filling it up again and everything. And while he's doing this, he sees you approach and he's like, "You're next," as he's like going across, filling
Fucking hell,
everybody's drinks.
That's a fucking first. Me going to a bar and being told I'm next.
Yep.
It's your natural charisma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not bad as 12, you know.
it takes him a bit of time because clearly the person who ordered, he sort of like puts one drink on the bar and then goes to, and then the woman is like, "And also," and you can see him being like, "Okay, what would you like?" And this happens like 5-6 times of her just delivering or telling him what he wants or what her party would want, one drink at a time. Also, if you go to a bar, don't do that because that's really fucking irritating.
Can you tell that our DM has been a bartender?
Yeah.
But also, don't drop 20 drinks
Yeah.
and expect them to remember them all.
Yeah.
3 or 4 at a time. That's
Yeah,
the
3
best
or
way.
4. Yeah.
Unless it's 20 beer. Then
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
The worst
Okay.
one is when you literally get, "I'll have a Heineken," and you're like, "Cool, nice and easy," and then like, "And another Heineken," and then you're sitting there going, "And another Heineken." You're sitting there going, "I can remember 3 Heinekens."
Wow, that's some trauma.
Fucking bar work's
So-
fun. Anyway, eventually he gets to you and he's like, "What can I get you?"
Oh, first, you got any private rooms?
And sort of like reaches underneath and get, "No, not there." Fuck. They keep moving it, and he's like, gets out his quill and he's like, "Okay, rooms, names, how many we've got?" From the looks of it, and you see he's getting flustered because more people are coming to the bar.
Were we actually getting lodging here? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Or was this for drink?
this was lodging.
This was for lodging.
This was for lodging. How many rooms are going? 2, 1, 2, 5, 4,
I got 2 available.
2. Okay.
We'll
That'll do
take
nicely.
2 then.
We'll take
Sorry?
3. No.
We'll
please.
take. Yeah, we'll take both of them then.
All right, fine. Any extras that you want? Do you want breakfast? Do you want a warm bedpan?
No, we're all fairly hot-blooded, as it were. So we will not.
All right, good. Cool. No extra ads. Cool. Sorry, it's been a long night. It's 1 gold per room.
Well, here's 5, and keep the change.
Oh,
And I'll also take a couple of bottles of your strongest shite.
yeah, done. He sort of scoops the coins onto his palm, and sort of it goes in like a pouch on his side, and he brings out two bottles of what looks to be whiskey.
Okay. Do you also have like a private room for eating, talking, that sort of shit?
Meeting room, yeah, we got a meeting room. Yeah, just you know what, with this, just go and use it. Don't worry about it. Upstairs, straight, and he literally points above him to where the balcony is, and he goes straight that way until you hit a door, go through that, and then turn left, and then it's the second door on your right.
Okay, you guys do food?
We do not tonight, though, due to, obviously, this.
Okay, he puts another 5 gold on the counter. He says, if you get one of your lads to go and get some fucking that'd be great. Bring it up to the meeting room. We need a chat. And he stumps back to the table.
All right, yep, you're on that.
Whatever you feel might be nice. I don't know the specialties. I've not been here before.
Gotcha. Yeah, and
It's
he
not
is
chips.
just not chip.
We're gonna get so much Olive Garden breadsticks.
All of the Olive Garden breadsticks.
Yeah. So he takes that and heads and instantly is on to the next person.
Okay,
And
so
you head
Dross
back to the
picks up
table.
The two bottles of strong shite.
Mm-hmm.
Pops them in his bag that he's got over his shoulder. And is there like some shot glasses on the counter?
Yep.
Just puts a finger in each, so that we got 5, and just lifts them up.
Yep.
Right, come on.
Okay. Orianthe slowly gets up, sort of picking up the last little bit of a spilled tankard, and just kind of like eyes the bottom of it. Kind of like shoves down the last little dribbles, and then follows.
Okay.
Jadessa
So,
and Mouse are somewhere in the crowd. You can either fish them out.
They wandered off immediately, so I figure they can. So
Yep.
They deserve a break.
Okay. So
Up to the conference room.
Mm-hmm.
Orianthe follows you and is like, where is it?
Just leads the way. He doesn't exactly know, but he's had it pointed to him, so he's just going to go up there and start opening doors till he finds something that looks like a conference room.
Is it those double doors over there?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
The one with the
First
sign
room.
that says
First
Meeting room
different
A.
guy playing cards. Second room, somebody sleeping.
Yeah.
Third room, somebody being a little bit naughtier. Fourth room, full of spoons. Don't know what's going on there. Five.
Authorized personnel only. Ah.
So when you get
That's the
to, when you eventually find the meeting room, they are actually labeled. They have what looks to be, it's like the door has had a rectangle cut out of it, and it's got a slider, so it goes in use, not in use.
I slide it to in use.
If we would inspect the wood, would we find that it is the same as Jack's used on on Dross's soundproof room?
Unfortunately not.
Aw.
Yeah.
I thought maybe, magically, but no.
A spooning room? Damn straight a spooning room. Yeah. So...
And also a forking room.
Oh my goodness. Knife room you got here.
Oh,
God damn.
I hate all of you guys.
I will remind you
funny.
we had a brothel episode. There's your punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get in there, there's a table that would fit about 10, 12 people. So 5 along the side, and 2 at the top.
Is there a flipboard?
There is not a flipboard, unfortunately. I know, there's never a flipboard when you want one. Jax is somewhere on his boat going, a flipboard? Yes, my lord.
Do
I
not
know what the master
underestimate.
would want. A flipboard.
Do not underestimate the amount of parchment Tefrin carries upon his
Yeah,
person
this is
at all
true.
times.
This is true.
They're gonna come in here later, and they're just gonna find paper all over the walls with bits of red string linking it all together.
Okay, so Orianthe lets you guys in, and then obviously you've swapped the thing around. She closes the door behind you.
Okay, I'll put the glasses down on the table, fill each of them.
Alright.
One out to everyone.
Orianthe eagerly sort of takes it. Now that so that how downstairs was obviously a little bit dim because she was doing a whole stride of shenanigans of sitting in the shadows a little bit. You can
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, we didn't want to say it, but it's a D&D trope that's just, you know, it's there. We respect it. Everybody's
Quest giver spotted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow!
Lynx.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, exactly. But you can see that her like golden scales are. You can see that a lot of them seem to be like peeling back, almost snake-like. Like she looks really rough. She's got several cuts and scars. And now that you notice, now that she's walked alongside you guys a little bit, you notice that she also has a slight limp.
To be fair, noticing all that kind of stuff, I'm still amazed she's just alive. She went radio silent, so...
So, Druss raises his glass. The honored dead.
The honored
Knocks
dead.
it back.
Yeah.
I think I just mimed pouring a shot into my eyeball, but that's fine.
No, drink goes in the mouth and then the stomach, not the eye.
All these holes, they're so confusing.
That's what
These
she said.
youths and their modern tactics.
Okay. Where do we start?
I think probably you should fill us in first, because ours is gonna sound like bullshit.
It usually does.
You know what? Yeah, let's make that canon. Defrin just starts cackling and sees himself off to the corner. He's lost it.
When did I last see you? Maybe a month?
That is a good question.
Maybe.
I look for my notes.
It must have been about a month. Maybe
I have no
two.
idea how time works.
No, nobody knows. Nobody knows how time works.
That's not entirely correct anymore, is it?
No.
You see Tefren just stim toying with a red string already. Just
The last time
Various monologue.
that I saw you was at the war camp. Is that correct?
Sounds right.
That sounds right, yeah.
After your incredible efforts with Apotheca, obviously she became an incredible ally, and you see that she's trying to hold back tears. Yeah, she was with us from the beginning, just all the way up until the end. And I'll spare you most of the details, but we ventured as far south as we could and tried to push back as much of the dead as we could. And it didn't seem to count for anything. The tablet that you gave me, our camp got ambushed. And we just had to run. I didn't have time to gather anything. My main concern was getting as many of my men and women out as possible in Cali. And she's she's seen a lot. Just a lot. Still keeps our spirits up, though. But yeah, she's the main thing to know is that she's doing okay now. Now that we've talked about it, and you know we've been open. There's no pretense about everything's going to be fine or anything. She's matured a little bit, unfortunately. Anyway, we were doing our best to hold back what we could. There was a bridge that seemed so important at the time. A bridge that would cut off the dead's advantage, or advance on one side. So we were going to destroy it. And you say that what you guys are about to tell me is insane, but do you know what a mimic is?
Do we?
I probably do. I read many books. Hold on.
Did we not fight one already?
Yeah, you fought
Yeah,
mimics.
we fought mimics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the mines where we got all those diamonds.
Oh yeah, we fought one. Yeah.
Yeah, we're aware.
If I told you that the bridge came to life,
The bridge.
the bridge, it had already been destroyed. It sounds...
Honestly, that sounds like something that would happen to us.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got
Checks
infected.
out.
Oh! Stone
Oh.
bridge
Yeah.
mixed with soil,
Yep.
absolutely destroyed,
Yep.
bathed in blood.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Yanakai in it. More string comes out.
Oh no. Well done for piecing that together. Get an inspiration for that.
Oh shit, for real? Too bad you can't stack them. Do I still have inspiration? Probably. I do.
And we were completely... Yeah, I lost too many men to a bridge. And the funny thing is that it should be hilarious. That should be the ending to I don't know, a joke or something, but I watched my men go into the middle of the bridge to try and secure the gunpowder that we had, and it opened up and just swallowed them whole. Yeah. And she kind of like drifts off into a thought process. And she goes, "Can tell me a bit more about what you've been up to, and I'll tell you the rest. I just need a minute."
Well, we're on the same page, that's for sure. Well, I suppose if we're talking about pissing off gods, well, you know, Yanakai isn't a great guy.
No.
Philip isn't either. In case
Oh,
you were
no.
wondering.
That's
No, definitely not.
that's deeply upsetting.
I had to hit him with my sword, in fact.
With success, or...
He successfully touched him. Yes. Technically.
Made contact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still a god though, so
I mean, you know, it's going to take more than one swing, obviously.
But they can be touched.
aye.
That is incredibly valuable to know.
They also have a counter, though you're not gonna like what it is.
Tell me.
It's other gods. Ain't that right, Russ?
Aye. Philip tried to take revenge on us by destroying our ship. We got the ship. I don't know if we ever mentioned that, but
You sound like some guy at the
Glavis
office
in the
bragging
boom.
about, like, yeah, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but
I don't know if I've ever mentioned the ship. You know?
Stab to God. That's one thing. We own a boat, though. Like, a
We
yacht,
got collateral.
Yeah.
yacht party.
How often do you go sailing?
Well,
How often do you look at your lemon tree?
I live on a boat, motherfucker.
Take a look at me.
Sailing on a boat on the deep blue sea. But yeah, Philip tried to destroy it in a fit of pique because he's a child and likes to throw his weight around. And Glavis came to our aid and stopped him. So that's something.
Okay.
They're not all against us.
And in addition to gods being Dutch, they can also be locked up, apparently.
Okay. Imprisoned and locked up is something that I'm very keen on doing.
Undoing.
No,
Undoing.
undoing.
Oh,
In fact, it seems like it is even possible to make a device that not only locks them up, but also allows the imprisoner to use the god's powers to some extent. So,
Now, we're not saying, Maurice released Yana from her internal prison by doing a silly little test where we were completely drug-fueled out of our element and he somehow passed it and said, yeah, let Yana be free. And then... But she was.
well, I mean, they were completely drug fueled out of their element. I was having a little buzz.
So we got a few gods are outside, because this was, I don't like him. What's their name again? Zara? The one of tests. They're not very good tests,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it is an okay
Screw
god.
Okay.
What may or may not be true is that Yana might be with Zedis now, who turns out to be her boyfriend.
She can do so much better.
Well, someone's got to be chocolate and someone's got to be raisin, I suppose.
Oh no, nobody needs to be raisin. just chocolate is fine.
Other than me raising this glass, hey!
Hey!
And I pour another drink for everyone.
Okay. So,
And one for the other eye.
okay, that's a lot to digest.
Oh, that's saying she thinks that's a lot. Ooh, boy.
Okay. I get the feeling that this tale has not yet been fully told. But
Which one? Because I feel like we've been telling you different tales, kind of like interwoven with each
Yeah,
other.
it all makes sense. Well, it doesn't, but it's like it's all connected. But you don't. So stupidly, really. Okay, take every absolute bullshit thing you've heard about religion ever. Okay, you got it?
yeah.
Looks at Orion. All true.
Pretty much. Most of them.
Not Russ's pamphlet, but most of it, all true.
Well,
It's a little bit of propaganda.
Only a little propaganda never hurt anyone.
Well, okay, it wasn't true. But Glavis has turned out to be really cool in rebranding, okay? I know a thing or two about rebranding. All the girls are into it, love it. So maybe it's true now.
Yes,
Protection.
it can be said that Teflon is into Bran.
Ding.
Oh, yes. Didn't know that was your second name, Bran.
That's that. Maurice, I hate you for making a good joke. Yeah. I hate you for many reasons, but the joke mostly is on top right now. Yeah. I don't hate you.
Did I tell you, Teflon, about that time that I swung my sword at a god? You seem to like that one.
I'm so glad that the weirdness of your journey has not diminished your humor.
We had to call him Lord.
That was a good name.
I
That was yesterday.
And it worked. And we were
And it
okay with
worked.
it.
Were you actually okay with it?
Yes.
She looks to Dross.
I mean, he's a lord.
I
Not my
suppose.
lord, but he's a lord.
But did,
So
you,
it's only, partially untrue.
but did you have to call him my lord?
Oh, yeah, for what we were doing.
She instantly
Maurice
drinks.
just very contently nods throughout all of
It
this.
was a good day.
Mm,
My
mm,
station.
He had to stab a god to do it, but we got there.
The funny thing is, chat, like, the fucking hilarious thing is that, like, on a technicality level, right? So, yes, Maurice is a lord. Maurice is nobility. However, Teth is the son of two princes, and, like, that,
Yeah.
I think that only got recognized, like, a couple of, like, oh,
Oh yeah.
Did.
On paper, I am the highest royal of this.
Yes, yeah,
What?
you know, I
I am
am
adopted and a murderer. Possibly a
That's what
war
it is.
criminal. We just haven't, founded the Geneva Convention or find
just
out
sounds
who
like a
they actually had me
politician.
kill.
you're on the right track to being a proper politician. What are you talking about?
Now you just have to defraud the country that you're from, and you're well away.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Pirate Kingdom loves its Game of Thrones shit. I tell you that much. I read the lore. Oh God. Oh, they had some infighting.
Oh, yes.
But yes, technically, we're pulling rank. I'm
Yeah.
a prince.
yeah, and I'm just a guy in charge of some backwater somewhere in a place that nobody really wants to be, but
Yeah, I think I dubbed you a warden of Horny Jail way back when, and I still think that's true. Just some, like, what prison isn't an orphan pass? It's just for pervs,
So what else happened? Or should I give you my other half of the tale?
Well, I suppose we could tell you how we knew Callie was fine. Because I already brought it up. So, did we ever tell you how we're trying to put all these magic mumbo jumbo items together to stop Yannicka? Yeah, that whole tale. Yeah, that's how we know it's all true. We combine to saw Phoenix, saw it being eaten alive by, pure blackness. No biggie. But we went to get an eggshell. Supposedly, eggs, Philip, Apophega, we figured we might have a chance, So we go to his shrine. Turns out to be, a dungeon with prisons for all of his dead dragons? Some of them are there, like, in chains, asleep. And, well, in one room we found an Apophega, just lost. Later, with some mind spells, we would learn that, at least Callie is safe. That was how I knew she was, one of ours. And then we destroyed crystals and I don't think she could ever see us, but we could talk and... Yeah, we got to send her off.
So she eventually found peace.
Eventually.
Yeah,
Not all of them have yet, but...
She didn't deserve to go out like that.
Yeah, Philip just...
So, as we retreated from the bridge, the wildlife, the hills themselves, completely transformed. The atmosphere was dark, it was gloomy, it was, I dare say, like, even the center of trees were, like, smoldering almost. And we saw the hills rise up. And I'm not making this up, I promise. But they almost made... And she kind of, like, pulls her own, like, claws. And she's like, they made hands. And just...
Do you think that somebody was changing the hills? Was it like a third party who was doing this, or do you think the hills were like shapeshifters?
I don't know. I to be honest, I think Yanakai was behind it. It's the only thing I can kind of make sense of. But these talons just kept reaching out for the party, and every time we tried to run, we just this gigantic just hand of soil and earth and roots
And blood?
possibly the ground was soaked.
And Marisa looks over at Tefren, like, at Yanakai?
Seems like.
Yeah, but no. Hands! Reaching out! Oh, it was a cry for help from the start. And you've lost Tefren to another role. He is... the red string's out.
Well, we saw... Forgive me if I finish that. We saw this hand coming down on us, and there was no chance. No chance, and it was just dark for a few seconds. As this creature just shadowed us, and Apotheca threw herself in the way. Held it back just in time for us to get just a couple of meters ahead. And it crushed her. Yes. And then the hills kind of ceased or relented. I don't know. I don't understand why they didn't keep following us.
He used it all in one big sweep.
Do you still happen to have her body?
No. It was claimed by the Earth.
That's a shame, because we've got a reasonable amount of diamonds.
Apotheca doesn't want to be resurrected, my guy.
Not sure that sort of thing works on dragons anyway.
Oh, sorry. I got mixed up in who you were talking about.
There's a lot of fucking D&D characters, to be fair. There's so much lore.
I thought you meant your apothecary. I was like, well,
Yeah. No, we should
that
have
would
saved him
surely
from
be
the
a great
start,
list as
but
well.
you know. Are we responsible for the zombie apocalypse? Is
Are we
Batman
the baddies?
responsible for murder if he lets someone fall? It's like...
So chat, just to catch you guys up and everything, we're getting just above table for a second. So basically, there was this illness that was turning people into dead things, and technically, via a fetch quest, they could have stopped it, but they didn't.
We did no. We did everything
Everything.
in our power to ignore the very railroad that was presented to us saying, hey, there is an apothecary with a problem. You've heard about the sickness 5 times now. It's on the bounty board. Nothing else of note.
Take
And we
it.
didn't do the quest. So we got...
Consequences of actions.
Build lore there and there, baby.
But look at it this way: if we hadn't ignored it, then the elves would have been doing jack shit all this time because they're the ones that are supposed to be curing bollock.
They are.
Where are they then?
Yeah, so how is it our fault?
Yeah, those elves are just in their tree, just jacking it.
To be fair, we're only saving the world because of our research into the divine. Like, none of the gods actually told us shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I refuse to take blame for this boss.
Like, even mine, who gave us plenty of info, only did so after we got rid of, like, a cultist teenager. To show, like, hey, there is actually good people out there.
Oh,
like,
Kibble.
Oh, Kibble. Kibble.
Yeah, fuck Kibble.
Oh, he's getting fucked. He's getting penetrated something fierce and not in a fun way.
Didn't you go into a ghost-infested tree at some point? Was there a ghost-infested
We did
tree?
go into the giant tree that had a load of
Yeah.
undead and shit in there,
Yeah, the roots of the
Bran
tree.
got possessed.
which I got rid of.
Me and Tefren went on a little side adventure to Tiefling Island.
Oh yeah, you fell down a hole and went to Tiefling Island.
Yeah, so the little bit where I got my third eye, because I got a third eye.
I didn't
We were-
want to point it out, but
We
I'm a tiefling.
have a ship, but also Tefren has a third eye.
I'm
Hey,
a
the third
third.
eye was from us accidentally teleporting through time or some shit.
No, that was
Yeah.
very much me intentionally using magic in a wild magic place because I was getting desperate to save people. In an effort to go down the big tunnel down, I misty stepped and wild magic surged into a little third eye situation that apparently is giving me a bonus to something, and I don't know what, because it's not perception, mind you. I figured out one thing: time shenanigans is purple, and only to me. That's all it ever did, as far as I know. Also, when I reached the bottom and we couldn't save these people, and Maurice was dying, I magicked again, and accidentally sent us miles away
To paradise, pretty much.
to
Best
paradise,
Best place I've ever been.
where Maurice asked the Dragon of Wishes, because that's what he is. I will respect no other canon. To move his family there? Question mark through time and space. So
Well, my basically all the people on my
Your estate,
a bit of
yes.
land. Yeah. So
um,
all of the people who were working for me, like some of the farmers and such, they're also on Tiefling Island.
You've
Mass
missed a lot of
kidnapping.
bullshit.
it certainly sounds
And
like
it's kind of
it.
tricky because like how you go from a feudal system to a place where you think about pie and then voila, there's a pie.
Oh yeah, because it's like Peter Pan, Never Neverland. You know, just imagine the food, bruh. It's...
Yeah.
Also, you promised to pay everyone there a living wage, so you're kind of fucked when this is over.
Yeah,
But
we
you had
need
to bring up... You had to bring up Tiefling country, so now I gotta reveal the dramatic thing I don't like revealing, which is that we touched the trees, and you had a fun time reliving great memories, and I saw myself killing me own mum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Politically assassinated.
Yeah, for
All
you
under mind
they
control.
were trauma trees, and for me they were happy sticks.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is that when I was writing this stuff, I was like, yeah, this seems really like, just, it's cool, whatever. And then hearing it back, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
In your defense, I told you to hurt me.
This is true. But also, tell me your DM has ADHD without telling me that your DM has ADHD. Listen to the plot.
This
back.
entire campaign is meta commentary, because fixing the timeline is actually your craft.
Remember that Tethran cheated during a puzzle and activated a pirate boat trap? Yes.
It wasn't cheating, it was creative use of game mechanics.
Oh, yeah, let the fucking arcane trickster use its fucking mage hand to solve a puzzle. Joke's on you, that's cheating. We got hit with the that's cheating.
Yeah, you did. Also, we have been redeemed to take a break, so it is officially time for people to take just like a 5-10 minute break and everything, and then we'll get back to things.
Let your eyeballs look at something far away.
Yes. Or if you don't want to do that, here's words on stream.
Oh, it's been a while. Links! Present. Ah, you're all fucked.
We're fully back. Last one. Nearly there, chap. Oh my god, what is that?
NAS joke. Like, it's I'm
Yes.
reminded of it time and time again. This shit is pineapples. Bananas.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal. It's just I'm reminded every time.
Thank you for the welcome back. We have done a El Returno. El Returno has been El Returnoed. So, shall we continue from where we were?
More lore recap before we get into some shenanigans, because something has to go wrong today, right?
No, things don't
Oh.
have to go wrong today.
I noticed looking back because I just spotted that Rosita Mouse thing as well. Apparently, she claimed she's a princess,
Yeah.
Which he probably is, to be fair.
which is possible.
Yeah.
The real question is, who's higher in, like, political spectrum, me or Mouse?
Oh, it's Mouse.
Mouse.
You know.
100% Mouse.
Yes, sorry.
No contest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the rebellious teenager of some kingdom somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
She's probably not just like she's probably in charge as well. Like it's like a principality or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
I
have a
think
feeling.
there's a
Sorry.
kingdom in disarray because Mouse should have been married by now.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
pretty sure if we
fuck
look
it off.
at like work boards or like town boards or something like that, there is a side quest somewhere that says missing princess.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Last
actually the
heard,
quest item.
kidnapped by slavers,
yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Kingdom in disarray. The princess is kidnapped by slavers. Someone go save her. Meanwhile, I fell in love with a dragon's top wizard assassin. She looks so grumpy all the time. It's like completely fine.
Okay. So. Fuck.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Yeah, so Orianthe says, is there anything else that we need to discuss? Because I have
Is
questions.
Paul still alive?
Or you could tell us more about the dwarves that got completely wiped the fuck out.
I was hoping
You
that-
know, one or the other.
Yes. What did happen?
Well,
Yeah.
as you know, the city was the first to get a full dose of infection because of Palladian. The bastard.
Fucking bastard. And Dross takes another drink.
He was executed by his own people. And at the time, it seemed like that was. I mean, obviously, this was before everything went horribly out of control. But we just saw the mountain on just fire. That smoke cloud that you've seen
And ignored.
and ignored.
Well,
That's Bellows Peak. And it hasn't. We were hoping that the flames would eventually smolder out, but nothing yet. It just keeps burning. Some people are saying, I mean, obviously in times like these, people will get hysterical, but they say that they can hear something from deep within the mountain.
Did the dwarves dig too greedily and too deep?
I mean, we always fucking do at some point. That's why our dwarf women like us.
A
Yeah.
There's something that we weren't able to fully see. But it seems that I don't know how to explain it. It seems that the mountains change shape.
How do you mean?
That you can't see too well because of the smoke, but from what my scout said before, it seems something sharp and something is peeking. Almost like something is peering out of the top of the mountain. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what is false or...
Did you say peering out of the window? The mountain.
It's almost like it's grown in size. It's almost like there's a head or something.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. I still don't have the spell that makes it show me to the other guys, but... Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. No, this is just scouting reports. I dare not go out there myself. Not with Callie.
Oh, trauma averted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Live, laugh, love that for you.
Livheim.
Do we-
Loveheim, Valheim.
Do we still have time then, Teth, or is this pretty much it?
The good news is, Yanakai doesn't work as fast as I thought he could. The bad news is that I think that mountain might not be Yanakai.
Okay, keep
No,
going.
the mountain that's the little baby
Yeah,
bird inside of the planet, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the one we saw get eaten by total darkness and attacked. I think a phoenix might be manifesting for realsies.
What do you mean, a phoenix?
Remember how I said take every bullshit thing you've ever heard about religion ever and then just it's all true?
Right.
It's all true?
Yeah, it turns out the egg earthers, they were correct.
Like, I still think it's some plane of existence manifestation kind of mumbo jumbo. I don't think we're actually on, like, an egg. Endpoint, though, if it wakes up because it is in incrucible pain because the god of creation sister is like, I'm gonna destroy everything you like, we're still kind of... Yeah.
Can someone please explain that to me one more time, but just not as frantically...
I already did, Orianfi!
Not as frantically
Shites.
as that.
Fucked!
Alright, so I'm not entirely sure how much of this I understand myself, but it seems to be that the entire planet, and that's where we are, like the world that we are living on, has a phoenix growing inside of it, kind of like a baby chicken and like a chick in an egg. In our case, our planet, our world is the egg. And if the phoenix, little baby phoenix comes out, then the egg cracks, and we're all screwed.
You're saying that the world that we're living on is an egg, and... Okay, you guys have been through some stuff, and
In a
I've
lot of
been-
situations during these conversations, I would say, well, this isn't even the weirdest thing, but this is top 3 definitely. This
See,
one,
you'd have a valid point not believing Maurice if I didn't drag him in there. Remember that time we connected like the music box to like a shield and we touched it and then we saw like pain? Good times.
By the way, as soon as they mentioned Phoenix, Bran went to the bottle. Working his way shot by shot.
Maurice just kind of snickers to himself for a moment.
But that's not how phoenixes in mythology work.
I will state that I have met some gods, and I don't think all the lore may have been written down correctly.
Okay.
But there is definitely an incredibly majestic being made of energy being eaten by darkness right now. In a plane we do not understand.
See, this is the part of the story that I can't quite follow either.
I mean, honestly, I thought it was all bullshit till we touched that shield. I wasn't giving the gods any credit for that one.
Wait, see. Okay, hang on.
Oh yes, that shield. I was like, is this something that was covered in goop? But no, yes, the shield. Yes.
No, this was recent. This was not
Yes,
like
this
4
was-
weeks ago. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that she kind of laughs a little bit. She's like, that broke me.
Orianti, there's many names for many things. I've learned of many. Have not found most. I am trying to find them all. Well, I'm trying to not find one because they'll kill us all. But that's beside the point.
I'm sliding her a full shot glass.
Yeah, she takes.
Oh yeah,
she's like,
Tefren's not sober anymore. He's insane. Like
No,
you.
this table is probably more like, I show it, then you will.
Oh, no,
anything.
You know those tiny little notebooks people write in sometimes?
Yeah.
You see them come out of pockets you didn't even know Tefren had, and it's just laying across the tip. It's sigils. It's words. It's names. It's like time ? Hands ? Purple ? Just he's just throwing it on the meeting room table. It's like it's nonsense, but it's not real.
But what can we do about it? Because you guys always have a plan for something. That's one thing that I know about you guys, that you always have a plan.
Well, I wouldn't call it a plan, but I'd call it a next step.
Currently, what we're working on is collecting the artifacts that went missing in our time. They seem to have something to do with this whole situation.
But this is the thing that I don't understand, is that, so you claim that you've traveled through time.
It's true.
Twice.
Did we never tell you?
Twice.
Pretty sure we did.
No, you did, but the thing is that how is that going to work? Because surely you changing stuff back here is going to affect what's going on wherever. So
Oh, no. See,
Yes,
Orianti-
because there is a Valinor in the future, but the thought has come up with before, like how can Thrust be from Valinor when Valinor is now
Oh no, this is
I
perfect.
tried not to think about that.
Didn't I just throw all my little notebooks across the table? Like that was taste, right? That was just kind of off the cuff. But now that Orianti asked this, I'm like, okay. I want you to imagine all of these little notebooks are one tome.
okay,
Are you picturing one big book of knowledge?
I'm for the sake of this insanity, I will picture one big book.
Now imagine the biggest vandal just ripping every page. One by one, then into pieces. And flinging it across the table.
Right?
Now there's two options you can do if you're crazy. You can try and glue it all back together, right? Try to find what's there. Try to fix it. But if you were like one of these artsy people, you take a little bit of paper, you see what's going on, and you start writing it anew. Just add little bits to it. You know, everything has potential to become a new story.
You know, when you started mentioning artsy people, I thought this was going to go in the direction of, you know, where you put those pieces together with molten gold again. But I was like, that's not going to work out with paper.
Wait,
Yeah.
Maurice, that's actually even better.
Oh, okay. Well,
See, that's a third option I didn't even consider immediately. What if we make a collage of all these and try to put it back together, but it's not quite right? The gods have done this before. Time itself is broken. Even better. There's a hint of a god or goddess herself.
What do you... There's no god of time, though.
Isn't
there? Thank you, Trust.
Boom. No, but you can't have something that... I mean, that would be one of the biggest gods that's ever existed if there was...
They hid a dragon from us.
They did hide a dragon from us. Okay, I'll
Then why
give
do
you
I
that.
have a name for time?
Oh my god, what if there's a god for time?
Oh, we can mess with times where gods were all powerful. Oh, that shouldn't be touched. Oh, what if the mortals? Bullshit, they're trying to eat us alive. They're turning bridges into mimics. What else are they doing?
But surely if that's the case, if the gods just want to, like, or if some of the gods just want to destroy time itself or destroy events, surely they have the power already to do so. So why are we even existing at this point?
Because they do not.
Thank fuck I don't play on my own fucking campaign, because
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
See, above all, we have this one god of creation, right?
Right?
He who has no equal. Right?
Right.
What if that's a lie, though?
well, I mean, if that one has a superior, then technically that wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The very existence of a world in Phoenix Hatch. But what if the one we claim is in charge of this mess actually has a fellow officer, you know?
Or like a brother, maybe?
Or a sister.
Okay, yeah, or a sister if you want to, yeah.
Or an alternate version of himself from a different timeline.
But
Joss just turns and stares at Maurice. And then pours him a drink.
I
this
could roll.
doesn't
But to avoid
make
the eye this time.
any sense, though. Also, if you've been drinking this entire time, I would like you all to roll a Constitution save like Bran
That's
has.
probably fair.
Con save?
Con
Oh, my
save.
con saves are pretty
Marvel,
good. I
is
almost
that
made
you?
one.
I have a 10.
A 10.
I'm gonna roll a lucky on that because I don't trust it. That's a 6. That's even lower. I'll keep it. Fuck it.
So, you
sorry,
guys
Anna.
are all getting... And so I wait for Dross to do theirs.
18.
Fucking hell.
I get advantage, I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, you do. You do. So you all are relatively, like, you're tipsy and everything. Like, no question about it. Y'all are tipsy. Teth has very much turned into a, very drunk, and it's very, very drunk rambling, which, to be fair, fits what's going on this stream right now.
He's been saving so much secret rum. He's been trying to say, so it's all coming out tonight.
I feel like Teth has been microdosing meth or something.
Catherine just starts vomiting from alcohol.
Me vaping, the afterlife smog, you know? Yeah.
Okay, but like, you know, what are we gonna do about something that's literally going to tear the world? I just thought we had an issue. There's so much to unpack here, and there's too much to unpack.
That's why we tend to just take it one step at a time, you know, just trying to kind of focus on getting those items. Well, you know, we did do some little side steps sometimes, but generally we try to, you know, just focus on getting those items, and then everything after that is, you know, that's something a bridge will burn when we get there.
Wait, so gods? Okay, we've already established during this conversation that gods can be hurt, right?
No?
Gods can be touched.
Well, they can be captured, and I think Yana's feelings are a little bit hurt, considering, you know, what we've seen out there.
But can't we find a way to free the god of, or goddess, or just god of time, and let them fix this?
Wait,
Have I ever mentioned how much I hate metaphors?
I don't know.
If you want me drunk, I'm gonna act drunk.
You can see just Orianthi's claws just sort of curl in. Also, I have to say, this is a great first episode of, like, season 3 coming back in.
It's an amazing recap of all the bullshit we've gotten up to, I gotta say.
It's just a shame that we can't just play a harp and initiate a flashback.
Yeah, no more musical instruments, because they throw us literally back in time.
Welcome to the first episode of Into the Mists of Elduur. We are really excited to have you guys with us.
That is a bit of the joke. Yeah.
But so this God of Time is also captured? Is that right, Devin?
She's broken.
Ah. So maybe we can use that molten gold trick there then.
I guess a broken clock is right twice a day, so...
There's... I've seen too much stuff, but... I have one vision in touching all this stuff I shouldn't be touching. And in the same room where I learned Telecoin's name, pronunciation permitting, because it was in writing, Terra of the Big Tree, Elven Warlord Terra, was being bled dry by Yanakai in the same vision. And for all me knowing what books and writing do, I haven't figured that one out yet, other than that time is a god. We already knew Terra was important.
Okay, so what can we do?
You want the real answer or the we fight gods answer?
I want the real answer.
You
I'd
take
like
Kelly and
we
you
fight
run.
gods answer, please.
No, that's not the answer. Okay, I'll take the fighting gods answer.
We got a silly little seed from a silly little cultist man, and we're gonna cleanse it, and it turns out to be Dragonheart, and we're gonna go back to Naga Village and shove it into actual Orianthi, so she fucking wakes up, and hopefully becomes an ally.
What do you mean actual Orianthi?
She's
The
asleep,
wood
she's
dragon.
stone.
Wood, not stone.
She's currently stone.
Yeah.
I thought she was currently wood.
She's a dragon that's made of wood but has been turned to stone. It was a whole thing.
Ah,
Aw.
missed that.
Are you guys questioning? Are you questioning my judgment right now?
Are you questioning the note
Well-
taker? The note taker! How
There's been
dare!
quite a lot of alcohol. I'm just saying.
Currently, Bran's ears and eyes are bleeding.
Oh,
He's having an aneurysm.
I think this is the first time Bran is honestly worried about Tefrin in the way Tefrin is worried about Bran. Just, is he okay? Wood Dragon was set on fire in the past, so it was a very surprise to find him sleeping in stone.
Okay, so we wake this dragon up. Where is what town?
Maurice, what's Naga Village?
You know, I could point at it on a map, but the name just eludes me.
Hang on.
Ham, can I make a history check to see if I remember the town's name?
Let me see.
Fall. Is that it? No.
One sec.
Seabreeze Harbour?
I think it was Seabreeze. Let me have a look on my map real quick.
Hang on.
I thought Seabreeze was
Yeah,
where
that seems
Cultist
later.
Man. That was Druss's quest to fight Cultist Man and get the seed.
One sec.
Yeah, wasn't that in the same town?
The Fall.
Oh, just
The Fall, yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you have the Fall. That's fine. You can remember that because.
Which is where we got our boat, Captain.
Yeah. Where everyone was being mind controlled on it. Sort of.
This was before the massive walls of bone, because we left and then we got attacked by some kind of kraken or whatever, and then I summoned a massive wall of bone. Yeah, I know because Zeta spoiled the fact that my flower petals were wishes, so I nerfed them into death wishes because I specifically had to make them to Cersei. Yeah. Notes.
So. Okay, so we cleanse the heart. Because I'm coming with you.
To be honest, at this point, more the fucking merrier. We need all the help we.
Okay. Good. I thought you were gonna fight me on that. That's good.
Oh no, we some of your experience.
Oh no, you won't get a choice. I say you run because you don't want to get involved, but if you want to get involved, the more the merrier. Yeah. I don't know how to fight gods. I befriended one of them. I think it's
Okay,
technically
so
flirting.
let's start there, right? What gods do we 100% know are on our side?
Cersei?
Glavas. And that's
Yana,
what
but
it is.
she seems to be otherwise preoccupied.
That god of the trials?
Because of family.
They're one of the ones helping us find the axe. Yeah?
Only because we completed their trail.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
but he
consider
was
that
there to
one-
watch.
At least he's neutral-ish.
Yeah,
I
I
would say
consider
neutral
that
on that
neutral.
one. Plus. kind of
Okay.
dick.
Who was the fourth one there again? There was another that I read. Oh, was that?
Don't make me look at my notes again.
Oh, I think. Oh, wasn't that the guy who helped with Shadessa's resurrection, the Dvorak or something? Like Law? Because we were like, oh, this was natural death, so you should fix it. And then he did, because we offered diamonds.
The Varric.
The Ferric?
Davarak.
Davarak?
Davarak. Davarak?
Davarak.
Davarak.
Yeah, Davarak.
I don't speak dragon. Is it
Okay,
Davarak?
yeah, Davarak.
Yeah. Glavas, Cersei, Zaira, and Davarak.
I mean, technically, we, Apophilka, Cersei restored.
Okay, well,
So-
surely Davarak would have the most power in this situation for being god of law and order.
Order's kind of fucked right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do we know that's 100% against us?
The other kind fella.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely Philip. What a bastard.
Yeah.
Yannick and Philip.
And what's the god of creation again?
Bologna?
Bologna. Bologna's sister, also very against us. Other time travelers.
Bologna has a sister?
Yeah, that's the dark eating phoenix.
Yes, Tele.
Tele. Okay.
Oh, right, I never explained this. Okay, brother, sister. Sister hates brother's toys. Smash. That easy. Except we live on those toys.
So, Orianthe at this point looks to Bran and just kind of go, are you getting any of this?
No.
How have you survived this
I
long?
clocked out at Phoenix.
He smashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, he does.
I am grinning at this point. Like, yeah, he does.
Okay, so the main thing that we're doing is we are cleansing the seed, which is the reason why you're here. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep track. Then we're gonna go back to the fall, plot it in Papa, no. Plot it in at the dragon's heart and see if that restores them. Are you certain about that, or is that just like on a whim?
Whim.
It's a little bit of a gamble.
Okay, so
Little bit
Entirely.
column A, a little bit column B.
No, it's entirely a gamble.
I personally am fully convinced that this is all going to work and be absolutely fine.
We are delusional, but effective.
delusional opportunists. That's a
I
really
mean, we
good
are
band
still
name.
collecting like all the items of power and then throwing them on a pile, and hopefully this magical super weapon appears. But that seems a stretch.
Right, but the thing is that the fall is located within Zakoria.
It's a bit of a sale, yes.
It's not only a bit of a sale, but that's like the next. I mean, Valon. That's where we were keeping the dead bag from. Was from Zakoria, and I'm here, so that should kind of explain how well that's going.
Well, if Little Miss I'm busy playing a mare all but it's secretly my test all along actually figures out her test, maybe Zara can hold them off for a little bit.
Plus, there's a shitload of fucking immortal Nagas there that can.
They're not immortal anymore. We figured
no,
that
they're
out.
not. Ah, fuck them. Zombie Nagas. Don't want that.
Maybe they made peace?
Oh, what, when they realise they can die suddenly? Maybe.
Yeah.
Shit their pants then.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot to take in.
Oh, trust me. It's been a lot from the start.
So
How do you think I get so good at shooting things? I said that out loud. Okay.
Just leans over and boops Tethrin and lesser restorations him.
Are you really sobering me up at a time like
Yes,
this?
I fucking am.
Why do I? No, I respect you too much to.
And also, if Bran's still chugging, he's gonna boop him as well. Mostly you can get drunk again now.
He's not paying attention anyway, it's fine. You had to
Yeah,
sober
though
me
Bran
up.
rolled pretty good on his saving throw.
yeah, he's pretty
he did.
okay.
You can tell that his glassy eyes is due to the conversation, not the alcohol.
It just has glazed over as usual when more than 5 syllables have been
Okay.
uttered.
Yes.
What? But when we unleash the original Orianthe, that's not going to get confusing from a DM perspective whatsoever.
Your own damn fault. Sorry.
I know.
2.0 we'll call it.
OG Yanfi.
OG, I was gonna make the same joke.
We're just gonna convince a
Oriented life.
dragon to help us?
Oh, she
I mean-
already likes us.
Okay.
She helped us in Dragon Prison Land. Like, we got into a little nature domain.
Or one
And
thing.
apparently she told... Like, I'm more sober now, right. So, she told Bran, because he's the only one that speaks Draconic. How's that one? Isn't that one funny? She told Bran, hey, this nature space is for you to heal because you got some fighting to do. And so we took rest there, and we felt like her emotions and stuff. That's how I figured out, like, that probably was the real Orianthi sleeping there.
When did you learn dragon to talk to dragons?
Find it best not to ask most of the time. But
When did Bran learn?
Right about
during
session
character
one.
creation.
Yeah, way back when, right? Like, because
Yeah,
you were
that's-
planning to meet a Yogi. Did you ever?
No.
And we didn't fight him or anything either in prison, so he's alive.
As far as we know.
But he was not in
Grandfather.
prison, and all of the dead ones were.
Bran found a children's big book of Draconic early on, and decided he wanted to hug dragons, and
Yeah.
you have to be able to ask them, because consent.
Yeah, consent is important.
Very true.
Consent is
See
sexy.
you later, Baba. Go check out. That's more than fair.
Have a
Okay.
good night, Papa.
Wait. What other dragons are alive?
Oh, Zadis is alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And bit of a dick.
A given.
We started off on the wrong foot.
He's okay with mind control.
Sort of.
No, he's just straight up okay with mind control.
Okay. So.
Yeah, but
He's
he's quite alright though. I would consider him on our side.
He makes questionable decisions for the right reasons.
Right.
Well, also some decisions for questionable reasons, but
Also true. But we don't hate him like we used to.
Right.
no, I you know, overall I quite like him. My wife and my kids actually moved over to his neighborhood.
Okay.
He
I
helped
think
with
it-
that.
I think he secretly likes it when I shit on him because he wasn't there for me. Trying to find my own way, you know.
Okay. So. Zadis is one. Orianthi's another.
Yolgi is a
Yolgi.
possible.
Okay, but nobody's seen.
Well, with our luck, we're gonna run into him anyway.
What other dragons do we know of?
Well,
My dragon knowledge is incredibly limited.
okay, well, the dwarven one, does anyone remember his name? Russ?
Don't make me go back to my fucking notes again.
Was he the one that was chained up with the chains we couldn't break?
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, he is the one that put an extra boop into my hand, which I have yet to find out what that was.
I know. I know that there was the human dragon. Is it Raylu?
Ah, he was a bitch. I think we fought him.
But-
He was the embodiment of greed, wasn't he? Like, we touched him treasure and he was like, haha, joke's on you. I'm a bone dragon too. And like,
I don't know
no,
if I
you're not
actually
the
got
real
his
bone.
name. I've just got long rest, 3 of the portcullis. There's a malnourished dragon. He's the one that made the. But I don't think he said what his name was.
Durlo.
Huh?
His name is Durlo. Derlo.
Okay, so
I mean, we fought the one made of like shields and sword and stuff. I thought we figured he was the orc one, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Durlo was the first to instigate the fall. think.
Oh, that's the dwarven one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Durlo was like, yo, fuck the gods, and got imprisoned for it. Raylu was the embodiment of greed. We fought him. Mouse wanted to go back to talk to the clockwork dragon who was of the gnomes.
Clockwork. What is that?
Mechanic, like, you know, a clock, but
Yeah.
imagine those gears and stuff into a living being, but with
Like a golem kind of thing,
oh yeah.
but made out of individual bits as opposed to just a big lump of clay.
Okay.
His heart was real though.
Yeah, kind of gross.
But yeah, they acted like some kind of library and then went back to sleep. So that's those 3 out of the picture. Well, 4, right? Orc 1,
Orc
Dwarf
1, human 1.
Gnome 1, human 1. So that's 4 out of the picture. We said goodbye to Apophis 5. We have 3 lives 1. Which one are we forgetting?
Arachnikai?
Oh, say it. Is there a 10th dragon?
But they've got to have a dragon, haven't they? I mean, everyone else has a dragon. Elves have a dragon, dragonborn. Oh, that's questionable history right there. You got the clockwork dragon. Zadis is tiefling.
I thought we had this somewhere, but
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, I'm sure I'd written down like. Who
no,
the
it's not in
human-
the Discord. We have items and we have gods, but we do not have
Yeah.
the
So-
list
Dragon
of
list.
dragons.
So-
It's in my notes somewhere.
So we're
maybe I
missing
DM'd it.
one.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I DM'd it at some point.
Because the Arachnikai have to... They have to have one, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense if they don't.
Yeah, no, we've confirmed her for like the type of people. Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm.
Okay, wait. We got Oynar for the elves. Did we fight that one?
Sorry, Anthe, for the elves.
Oh, Orianfi. Oh, that was elves, not Dragonborn. Oh, the Dragonborn don't have a dragon of their own.
No.
Oh, okay. So Orianfi, Iogi for the Beast King, Legat for the orcs, Magi for the gnomes, and then Zindrit for Arachnikai. Yeah. So Raylu humans, Durlo dwarves, Sadist tieflings. Yeah. Wait, but that does. Yeah, that does bring up like what if in character. Different for the first time thinks about it. Wait, Orianfi, do Dragonborns not have a dragon of their own?
It's...
We were introduced to Apophis as the Forgotten Ninth, but
Yeah, not our dragon.
oh,
Technically, it's a bit of shameful past. Technically, Raylu is our...
Really? But that's ours, isn't it?
It is...
Is this something another bad thing that we did? Because if so, I do apologize.
No, it was...
wait, was it Yana and Zadis?
Did the humans just come up and put a flag on your dragon and go, this is ours now. No flag, no dragon.
No, let's just say that, Raylu was a known shapeshifter and was promiscuous of sorts.
Look, I know I've called the dragon of this is a buff table. I know I've called the dragon of the dwarves Lucifer in the past, but to call this one Zeus is far.
So kind of like one of those. Actually, no, we don't have to go into those kind of stories. I can see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. It is exactly like a Zeus situation, by the way. Really fucked.
Zeus.
Well, I will admit, it's honestly. Wait. Wait.
I'll allow that.
You know what I'm rolling, right?
No.
I have never read any of this in my life. Have I, with a 24?
You have not read any of this.
I will admit, not one book in the entirety of the Trésor library has ever mentioned Raylu's promiscuity in the arts of shapeshifting. He hit his tracks very well. How did we miss this? I'm sorry, that's
mustaches.
insensitive.
I
Who
mean,
knows?
a lot of the dragons kind of have their own powers, I suppose.
To be honest, I'm surprised that it's only the Dragonborn as well.
Well, to be fair, we learned Zetas tasted far better.
Yeah, he's been.
And Yannikai and Philip wouldn't get laid in a million years. That's probably why they're so angry.
I could recommend them a good brothel.
I'm never gonna live down that episode.
Nope.
But okay, so we've worked out that the Arachnikai have a dragon, right? You guys, she points to Bran. You guys have your dragon still alive, right?
Points to Bran. Bran is a human.
Oh God! No, you asked the question. Who's on our side? The dwarf dragon told us. The spider dragon. He's on our side. We just need to find him.
Okay, how do we do that? That's you see that Orianthi seems to kind of get lost in this a little bit, and because this conversation has broken her just completely. Okay, so where do we find them? He kind of just said, go find a dragon that doesn't clearly want to be found.
What if we know the only Arachnikai in existence that even talks to Yannikai? Maybe, just maybe.
Artemis.
Do you have a sending spell?
Let me check.
If you need to sleep on it, that's fine. I could use a nap, but...
I think we all could use a nap after that.
Oh, Ori, Auntie, you'll never sleep again. That's not. I told you to run.
Yeah, I don't have sending active right now.
So what you're saying is we're gonna get a good night's rest, and then we'll bother our good friend tomorrow, yes? Maybe?
Seems
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
At least for an invitation. There is the little bit where he, you know... Plan is still, I think, he's trying to become a vessel for Yannikai so he doesn't possess anything else, and then we shove him into the prison?
Yeah.
But... I don't think he's awoken yet.
They're gonna send you a message, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes.
Because I think there was a couple. Okay, so we're gonna get a good night's sleep. And then what?
I'll ask Artemis who the dragon of the Arachnikai is. Like,
Okay.
You know, how to get in touch with him at least. Like, we know who it is. It's just like,
Yo, where your homeboy at?
Okay.
and then we go to the temple and cleanse the seed as planned, and go visit Origianti. Yeah.
Origianti, Jesus Christ. I quite like
Orianthi
Oriwanthi. That's my favorite.
Oriwanfi? Okay. I
Oriwanthi.
consider calling you general, but you're not general anymore. So it's like, oh, what do we do? Like,
Hey, just because the army's gone, that doesn't stop them being a general.
Yeah, a tiny bit of respect for my rank.
I suppose I just considered you a mother now. You know.
Just because I'm a mother now does not mean
It's a working mother.
that I've lost my...
Look, I've never been in the army. Okay.
That's like the
I
first
think
time that
people in
you
the army don't
actually
have
get...
kids.
That's the first time, Ted, that you actually get a very warningful look from Orianthi.
People in the army have kids. That's how you get more people in the army. At least that's how it works with dwarves, anyway.
The talking that gets me in trouble. It's like,
Yes, that's usually what
I
happens.
thought to get people in the army, you just went by their houses and told them they all had to
I mean,
get one
to a
guy out.
certain extent, and most dwarves are sort of pretty much trained from birth for a fucking hammer and
Everyone's
accent.
different.
the like.
And as you have to specifically sign up.
oh, that's respectable at least.
Yeah, fat lot of good it did them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we reconvene tomorrow because I need to rest.
Time is it?
You guys have been, I'd say you've been chatting for like a good 3 hours.
Seems correct.
Yeah. So
time is it?
it's now roughly, so the sun's setting. Sun usually sets at about 7, so it's about 10.
10 at night.
Yeah.
Shite. Didn't we come in here in the morning?
No, you came in
No,
here
the sun was
just,
setting.
yeah.
Balls.
The whole hijinks at the gate, you know, and then the party vibes, and then dishing the truth, you know.
It was a whole thing.
Well, we've been drinking and time is weird when you're drunk.
Okay, I'm gonna try and orchestrate a plan of sorts. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm gonna do tonight, because there is no way that I'm sleeping.
Well, hence notebook and red string.
Yeah, she takes it, and it's sort of like as she looks at them within her claws, and like she kind of has a look of, this is my life now. This is
Oh,
what
and I put the fucking flask on top. Yep.
appreciated.
No.
Yeah, let me guess, it's never enough.
I'm really sorry about the earlier remark, but I'm way more sorry about this, yes.
Okay. Alright, okay. I'm gonna go make sure that Callie's okay. She gets
You
worried.
said she was sleeping, so we will not, you know, break in for a hug, but we kind of want to break in for a hug. But we won't. Sleeping.
Wait till morning, and it'll be nice. It would be nice for her to see you. I'm going to bed. And she just sort of, she takes the string, she takes the notepad, she takes the flask, not before kind of grabbing the bottle of whiskey and taking a few extra swigs and then putting it back down. And she leaves the room.
Well, I feel like she took it a lot better than anyone else we would have ever met.
I mean, she didn't laugh in our faces. Gotta take the win when you can.
I'm gonna be real, this is the first time it dawns on me we're actually fighting gods. I'm just, like, being friends with him is one thing, but fighting him is kind of...
Oh, did you remember to give yours a flower, by the way?
I have caused so many sins for my oath. Never have I been punished.
Well,
I think I did.
Bracelet gets a little warm.
Lady, I've been drinking. We will. I know Dress sobered me up.
Gets a little
But
bit
even his-
hotter.
I've already upset one woman today. I'm not going to upset another. You will get your flower tomorrow. You should be talking to you-know-who. And I'm very sorry about that remark earlier I made about you-know-who.
is there like any pot with earth in it in this room?
There is. So long as-
Mauricio, get up. Hang on. I got this new trick that I can do. He grabs his stuff out of his belongings.
Oh no! Don't do it! No!
He goes over to the pot. Daisy. He pokes the earth. He uses his salve flowers to
Yep.
get a little Daisy.
Now that is cheating.
Oh, so finally Maurice gets to do a magic trick and suddenly it's cheating.
No, I think the trick's cool, but did you do that for me? Cause
Now you
If
got a
so-
flower.
yeah, but no, I really power move. Honestly,
Strong power move.
but it's about the natural order of things. It's about something living its life and then being taken away, and then Cersei having a very pretty garden who doesn't get to appreciate the nice things of life because that's how it be.
Well, but maybe our friendship is the metaphorical garden that you've been tending to, and this flower is both a metaphorical and literal flower as a result of that.
Yo, since you were heating up, you're listening in. What do you think of this?
Scalding hot. Like, to the point where you're like, is this cold or is this gonna blister?
I think she says it's cheating.
I would like you all to roll me perception, please.
Let's see.
Ooh, yikes.
Oh, not good.
22, baby.
22. Okay.
Perception.
Natural 1.
Oh, 7.
Lovely.
Natural 1 and still higher than me.
That checks out. Dress.
Right.
Are you
Thinking
whispered
is going
again, Drossrofson? Because I don't see your rolls. Have you
Oh,
been
shit,
DMing
probably.
recently?
Yeah, I only got a 7 though.
Yeah, I can see it on the thingy. So, Teth, as you were saying, that's cheating and everything, and you kind of like point to the daisy and like, you know, thingy. And as you point to it, you notice that it's glowing slightly.
What color?
Golden. Like a so I say golden but with like a green little tinge.
But definitely giving off magical vibes.
Yeah.
Guys, I know I've been drink. Is this glowing to any of you?
And Maurice just turns around and flat out looks in the wrong direction.
Bran fell asleep as soon as they mentioned metaphors.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I mean, to be fair, this is
Can we see if it's glowing? Or
as it's pointed out. Bran, apart from the fact that he's currently seeing behind his eyelids, it is indeed glowing.
That's the first time we've used the stuff for flowers, by the way.
And
Yes, I've been waiting for an opportunity.
as the light slowly begins to glow around the room, and you hear a very soft voice. You wanted to speak to me? Maurice?
Oh, this is a Maurice thing? Good.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
I did not expect you to make the journey, my lady.
Of course. I forgive my forgive my
Do
lateness.
we hear this, by
yes,
the way?
everyone can hear this.
Druss sidles over towards Maurice and lesser restorations him.
I do have to say I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit very, very happy and surprised to see you, my lady. And he just straightens up a little bit more as he gets lesser restored by his compatriot.
I can feel that I've traveled far. Where are you?
We are in Alark at the moment, my lady.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. I know. Not your favorite place now at the moment, is it?
no, it's not.
No, we've seen the fields out.
Oh, my present.
Yes. I figured that maybe you had something to do with that,
I did.
and it's I completely understand what happened to you is unforgivable.
Completely unforgivable.
It's just that it's not just hurting, the queen, but also the innocent people who were deceived by her, just as I was, and who did not know, and probably I'm very sure would not have supported what happened to you at all. And I was just wondering if there's something that I could do, or that you could do, or maybe that we could do to maybe not cause all this suffering among the common folk and more get our anger out on the queen herself. With emphasis on not hurting the common folk. But if you still need to blow off some steam, crumbling a castle might be a good one.
Unfortunately, crumbling a castle is not within my power.
No, it's as I said it, I kind of figured it's probably not.
What
Yes.
would you suggest? Honestly. I understand that I am in your debt. I'm in all of your debt for freeing me. But I can't let this slide.
No, well, perhaps if we let everybody know what the queen did to you, perhaps then they could either decide that they still support her, in which case, fair enough, it's awful, but fair enough. Or it could and this is what I assume would happen, would cause the people to lash out at the queen in anger and make sure that she does not hold power in these lands again.
But that's what's going to happen anyway. As soon as the queen keeps taking what doesn't belong to her, eventually the
And
people will wisen up. Those fields will not grow until the queen is dead.
So, could you just, as a small favor, could you maybe give a little grace period in which the queen could be killed, but during which maybe some of the plants miraculously bear fruit again, just to tide people over for a little bit, and I can see if I can get something sorted out about the queen. Would really help though if maybe I could do a little speech and then could time a miracle at the right time to maybe get a couple of people roused up.
Interesting.
People of Iraq, and I'll keep it down for now a little bit, but I know what has been troubling you, and I'll have to work out the exact speech, later in my room tonight. But maybe like yada yada yada, acres of land have been spoiled, and blah 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 blah. Fall of the queen. Used horrible magic that goes against well, you. It's still weird to be in the same room as you, sort of. And then something like, oh, but to show her that she is still with you, just maybe just like a small field of apple trees or something like that. Just drop some apples again, or something like that. And then, but if you want these trees to continue bearing fruits, the queen will have to go, and then everyone will go, rah, we're gonna get a queen.
Roll me a persuasion. I will allow you to roll it with advantage because technically you freed a fucking god. Or you all freed a fucking god. So you can roll with advantage.
Nice.
Also, that was a pretty good argument.
Yeah, it really was.
Also,
Maurice haggling for his fucking life.
Just gives him a little boop and goes, gloves be with you. And casts guidance on him.
D4?
Yep.
God, buddy.
24!
Hey.
Can you add like a thing because of one of your fighter things?
Yes. I
If ever there was a time,
might as well use it. It's already
Yeah.
late in the day anyway. So yeah. 33.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking overkill. I love
A
it.
compelling argument.
Yeah, you can see that there's almost a little squeak like she's going to say something. And then there's a little, huh. Very well. All right. I will prove that I am still around. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock
In the morning or in the evening?
in the evening.
In the evening. Oh, good. That gives it a little bit more.
There is a tree in the center of the city. That's where you'll do it.
Can I, like, slightly move up to Maurice and nudge him a little bit?
I'm open to be nudged.
Hey, isn't Yana also supposed to help, like, clean the seed in the temple and stuff like that? Is she still open to it if she's gonna, like, rebel like this? I feel like you should be doing the talking, not me. You know.
Yes, that is. I don't suppose that would. I think it would be fine. Just for you, yeah. We're just wondering. Since we were here to get that seed cleansed, if the people here might still be willing to help us with that after we've pulled off that little trick. But either we can do it tomorrow before 7, to just kind of avoid that. Otherwise, maybe we'll have to ask you if you know somebody else who can.
I mean,
You know,
yeah. Can she not do it? I mean,
well, yes, but sometimes it's can't be all her. The faithful need to put in their labors as well.
Cleanse the seed first. I would help you if I could, but it's not just mine.
Right.
It's also, unfortunately, Yanakai.
Oh, yucky, yucky.
Physical reactions.
Hey, he hijacked my boyfriend. Okay. Def not pleased to hear name.
And so yeah, you're gonna have to get both of the temples to work together. Which shouldn't be a problem because they don't know me and my father's complicated history.
Yeah, we've been trying to kind of work through the history earlier this evening. Again, and it is a tricky thing to keep track of.
It is. Okay. Unless you have anything else that you wish to know.
I mean, so many things, but I'm already, very grateful that you're willing to help out here. And
I will permit...
sure, I hope it was okay that I asked my wife to.
No, your wife is pleasant.
Is she very much is, yes.
Yeah, she's definitely...
I do.
She's definitely a rose among thorns here.
No, well, yes. Well, with all the tieflings.
Goddess approves of wife! If you have anything else to ask me, I'll permit you one more thing that you can ask before I must return.
You don't happen to know where the Arachnic dragon is, do you?
Zadis is bottom? Damn straight Zadis is a bottom. Damn fucking straight. I know he gives you top shelf energy, but he's...
No, we all knew, but I was
He's a
like, I
bomb
can't
bitch.
ask it, verbally, because it might get used,
See. Zindrid, I think the name was. Hides in the shadows a lot where my plants cannot reach.
Oh. And Maurice points to the floor.
No, more above. There's Zadis. Zadis sometimes mentions his lair. I can't.
Would it be in the clouds?
No, it's... Oh, I can't. Give me 2 seconds.
Is it like, because sometimes when the sun is gone and the moon isn't too bright, you see all these like white little dots in the sky? Are those like, could it be one of those?
No, there's... Ironically, I think, Maurice, it's time for you to visit your old home.
The this timeline, Northern Pass?
Indeed.
Well, wonder if old Maurice made it out.
There is a cavern that goes deep into the earth that is located just a few miles north of the pass. That's where you can probably find him.
Actually, can I do a I guess will be a nature check.
Yeah?
To see if I remember a cave that matches
Yeah,
that
give me a
description.
nature check on that.
Or history, maybe?
Or history.
The history would have been better for me, but I've rolled a 19,
Okay,
so I'm already
19.
pretty happy.
So there was a cavern that you can recall that people never went into because people said it was cursed. Yeah, usually when they go in, they come out with wild tales of hallucinations and of things that they've seen.
Well, there was this one very peculiar cavern that I've heard many a tale about back at home. I suppose we might want to look there first.
It is one of his many, so I can't promise that he's going to be there.
It this just seems like maybe
You've
it's
already
just I have a gut feeling that it's gotta be right.
You've already spoken to him before, Zadis tells me.
Oh, out of character? I'm not quite sure when.
Is
Somewhere.
this all the way in the beginning?
I think he told you to leave this place.
Bitch! He is the voice of the island?
He is the voice of the island.
Wait. Is he also the voice that said, okay, let's play a game then? All this time?
And with that, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Okay.
Only because also I can see there's a lot of messages popping up in my DMs that I need to kind of get to. But that seems like a nice natural place to... Actually, no.
Will we be waking up next time?
Yeah, you'll be waking up next time.
In that case, there is something I want to do before we go to
Okay,
sleep.
that is more than fair. That was my big reveal of this shenanigan. I have been waiting fucking 80 plus episodes to reveal that.
Campaign renamed The Voice of Elduur.
The voice of oh. I have been waiting for so many episodes to kick that up. Sorry, Dross, there was something that you wanted to do before.
No, I was just gonna. First thing, how many years are we before the trumpet?
Believe we said that it was about
40-ish, right?
yeah, it's about 40. So now you're at 38 years.
Okay, and in future time, how far were we after the trumpet?
100 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 140-year difference.
Yep. I knew that bit, chat. I knew that bit.
Ross is gonna head off to bed then.
Okay.
So the general that was with us, that was Orianthi, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I turn over to Orianthi.
No, wait, what general that was with us when?
So yeah, she's gone to bed.
Oh, she's not here when Yana shows up.
No.
Oh,
already
okay.
buggered off.
With us now. Okay.
So she didn't get to get her mind blown yet again.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
By
it
the
would've been
way,
so cool.
Orianthi, here's some bacon, and also we talked to a god last night.
Yeah.
You remember the plan? 7 p.m. Civil War starts.
Yeah.
So adjusting for it.
Yeah, I'm going to need to write go and write a speech right now.
Okay.
And
Never
Maurice
be the
will-
first one to leave a party.
Well,
At this point, it sounded like Yana was just going to appear. Though it's like 7 p.m. Hey bitches, you thought you caught me.
but
I
you
think we're just gonna
didn't.
do some funny stuff with the tree.
Okay. So, Druss, where would you like to take this session?
Druss is going to the room that he is. I'm assuming is sharing with Maurice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because Brad and Tefren are gonna.
Yeah,
have
Yeah,
exactly.
because they're gonna fuck. They're gonna end the
Right.
world fuck.
Can we not have our room next to theirs?
Hey, hold on a minute. Didn't we buy rooms for Mouse and Jades?
There was only 2 rooms left, apparently.
You stole them away from them?
Yep.
They probably got their own sorted out by now. They might have got there before we did, because we
Maybe.
dicked around before we even thought of
Mouse
rooms.
can find rooms that are not available. This is very
Yep.
true. And Jadessa can assure they get them. Yeah, that's
Yep.
also very true. Yeah.
Plus, I'm assuming by now Jadessa's got what's that fucking the Magnificent Mansion spell, and probably just does her own shit anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Also, both of you two assume me and Bran are going at it tonight. It's like, no, I was info dumping all night. I'm tired.
Go away, honey. I've got an info
I'm
dump
apology
headache.
cuddling with Bran, going, not tonight, honey. It's like they asked me about gods again.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no,
gonna be-
you guys were talking about phoenixes. Bran is not. That doesn't work it for Bran.
No, exactly. But then Tefren's gonna be like, sorry, hon. Like, you know,
I
sometimes I
just
have to talk about
imagine
this.
them just being in bed, Tefren like reading a book and just with the other hands just kind of half-heartedly jerking off.
Yeah! God damn it! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, no, it's way sweeter than that. It's just
Yeah,
it's
don't
just
cheapen
cuddling.
this,
Yeah, he's
Maurice.
using the hand for that.
No, Teth is reading a book and Bran is snuggled up on his chest.
I'm not reading anymore. You know how much Tefren has read in his life? He's not reading anymore. He's he's experiencing carnal relations, even if it's just cuddling.
That's kind of cute. Trust.
Have you seen that 8-pack? Come on, man.
I guess maybe if Brad was the book, but the book is upside down.
I can read him like an open book, if that's what you mean, yeah.
Bran's just reading the pamphlet.
Bran is sitting there with a book in front of him with little reading glasses on.
Oh no, that's even better.
Pretending.
You're trying to be better and reading, and Tefren's just going on. One day he'll learn the alphabet. I'm sure of it. He knows Draconian. He
No.
can get through Common.
You know what it is? It's the fact that Bran's laying in bed, reading glasses on, reading a picture book. Like, with, like, extreme interest of, yes, I can see
every
what
now and
they
then he's
did
like-
here.
Turns the page.
The cardboard page.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cardboard.
Oh, Calvin
Feeling
and
the
Hobbes,
little
you silly
felt.
gooses.
I feel like it's this parchment of war, you know, and they're you know, it's like, okay, you want to read Common? Right. What do you know? Weapons? Weapons. You know weapons. Right? Okay, let's start easy. Axe. Right?
A
The
is for
picture of
axe.
X,
It goes in the head.
A-X-E.
B is for
battle
blades.
axe.
It makes people dead.
Just
for
fucking-
eradication. You're
it's-
not quite there
it's-
yet.
It's not even like a fiction book. It's just an assortment of weapons, just
The
with
top catalog.
pictures and encyclopedia. You know, just picking out words that Brent
I'm just
C is
imagining.
for cutlass.
I'm imagining
Oh,
like
it's
the like you saying like the like cardboard or wooden books and everything, but like it's like a puppy holding a sword, and the sword has like that crinkly stuff, like that material that you have in like baby books. And it's like,
Oh, I hate those.
Completely
You should say-
unrelated, but I have been thinking that like several times tonight. But we are totally having band posing for photo energy. It's like Scoot is looking one way, Hammy is completely looking to the other side. Sparky is kind of like diagonal. I should turn it a little bit so that me and Brad aren't both like forward facing. But other than that, total band
there
photo.
is a total band photo. We look like which fucking Charlie's Angel.
Everyone do your band photo face.
I don't have a band photo face. Mine's just the smolder. Photo opportunity, chat. Photo opportunity.
So,
That's the thumbnail for the next video.
It's the thumbnail for the next video.
Anyway, Dross, what were you gonna do in
Yeah,
your
what
room?
were you
Okay.
gonna do?
yes. Okay. Dross is gonna. Well, I take it Maurice is still out drinking at the moment.
Oh no, Maurice went to his room with like a quiver and some parchment, and he's going to be writing.
A quill?
Right. Quill?
Quill, yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Teflon-
Oh yeah, quiver is no with the arrows.
If
It's like,
you walk
"Ha-ha,
out,
twang, paper."
if you walk out with a quill out, you will get red string thrown at you. Yes.
I
So, yeah.
catch the, or I try to catch the red string and put it in my breast pocket.
Where do I keep it? You'll never find out. Yeah. That's for Brad to know.
So, Dross goes back to his room there and kneels in prayer
Okay.
and is going to cast Commune.
Okay.
Which allows 3 questions of my deity, of a yes/no variety.
Yep.
And
Oh,
also unsure is an option.
Okay. How long does this take to cast?
I believe it's not that long. Let me just find my character sheet once more.
10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I think I remember it being a 10-minute cast. It's a ritual, isn't it?
Oh, that's fine. I'll do it ritually then.
Go. It doesn't matter either way, it's just for dramatic
Yeah.
effect. So, as you begin your ritual and everything,
Okay.
like before, ages ago in the temple, when you last used this spell, fuck, that was a while ago, a dagger appears, or a broadsword appears in a shimmering light in front of you. And you can see that currently, as it's facing one way, it currently has yes. And on the other side, you can, as before, guess that there's a no.
Okay.
And you may ask your questions.
Your questions 3.
Glavis, my lady. It feels like we're coming close to the end of our journey. I am concerned that this may betray.
Oh, one sec. You cut out, by the way, Scoot, just a little bit.
Ah, what did you get?
My lady, and then...
Ah. I feel we're approaching the end of our journey. And I have concerns about Artemis. I fear he may betray us at the last. Has he considered doing so?
As you ask, the sword slowly spins. And you can almost hear the metal clanging against the wood as it does so, sort of dragging and scraping. And it slows back down to yes.
That he is planning to betray us.
Well, he said that he's thinking.
Oh, has he considered doing so?
Has he considered?
Okay. Valinor is in danger. My home. Is there a phoenix birthing itself through the mountain?
The sword spins once more, but it does not flip. It remains on the yes.
Lady, did my father perish in the battles?
The sword spins once more. And slowly it flips. No.
Thank you. Glavis be praised. And then he gets in bed and tries to sleep.
As you drift to sleep, you look to the corner of the room, and maybe it's the light playing with your mind, but you can see something, the shadows almost cast in wings, with a hand across the chest and a head bowed. It's only there for a second.
Dross reaches into his coat and pulls out the feather. Puts it away again.
And you all... Jesus. Out of everything that... That was awesome.
Really?
Good.
Season 3, you can come with Dross having feelings?
Yeah, Dross has feelings.
As far as you know,
That's...
he doesn't. Maurice was in the room, but Maurice was busy.
I've heard rumors of you staying up all night to fix people at the Dragonborn camp. Like, I've heard the rumors, I just can't confirm anything.
Oh shit! Yeah. I
None
guess,
of us were
I guess
there
Maurice
for
must
it.
have had some really bad hyper focus, like you doing like a religious ritual and having a big moment, and Maurice just scribble.
Well, you've probably seen Druss pray before, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't seen Russ get emotional before.
Well, it's hard to tell behind the beard.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, the last time that you probably all saw Druss this emotional was the boat and the funeral that they gave.
For the lost crew, yeah.
Yeah, for the lost crew. And with that, peeps, thank you for hanging out with us on the first episode of Season 3 of Into the Mist of Elduur. Lots of chatting, lots of shenanigans. Shenanigans will return next week as we find out whether...
If we truly have the power of anime and God on our
Yes.
side.
Dagrim, where are we rating?
Oh, did Dag redeem?
Let's... Please tell me
I noticed that a friend was streaming with 2 viewers.
Oh, then we gotta
Let's
give him
go
love.
give him some love.
Yeah.
What's he streaming?
Starfield, which I...
Oh, that's that.
Run, Cirque,
That's
run!
next. Run, Cirque! Flee! Flee for your bullets!
So go and give them all of the love. Go give them a real Ham Crew welcome. Make sure you copy the messages. And let's get over there.
Also, if this shenanigans inspired you to watch like all of the YouTube, we have a secret playlist with almost all of the episodes.
We
if you
have a
really
secret
wanna go back.
playlist. Yes, secret playlist. Let's go. Again, thank you
Shout
guys
in
for
Discord
being
if you
here.
want it, and we'll get you hooked up.
Yeah.
Secret playlist.
Let's go. Right, it's
Secret
wavy time,
playlist.
peeps. Do the wavies. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. And it's gone.